I know all of your slackerness.
I don't slack, though.
Oh, it's nothing but, you do nothing but slack.
No, I don't.
You just admitted over there about you sneaking off to have a little snack and stuff like
I'm
that.
sneaking off. I just sit on the register and have a snack.
Yeah. You wouldn't be getting away with that. Yeah, you would not be getting away with that if I was in charge of you. Oh, my God. Oh, I would really enjoy that. You wouldn't dare lose that job, I'll tell you right now. Under threat of extreme punishment. I know where you live, I know where you are, and I know what you fear. Pick up those feet and move, Terry. Come on, move like you got a purpose in life. Come on, those pots aren't going to scrub themselves. Have you finished cleaning the floor in the head? I gave you that toothbrush 6 hours ago.
I would fucking hate you.
I don't care. More bleach on that. Come on, scrub, 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 scrub. There you go. Don't forget around the urinal. Yeah, right there. That yellow stain, get rid of that. Dispense with the gloves. You don't need those. Just use your fingernails. Yep. Get down in that toilet. Scrub those stains around the rim. And what's that brown stuff in the bowl? Get rid of that too. Yeah. Yeah. Snack. You had a snack 9 hours ago. You don't get another one. I would really enjoy that. Yeah, I should take a part-time job over there just to supervise you.
No.
Oh, yeah. I'll ask the giraffe if she needs an assistant. I'll tell her, I'm volunteering my time. You don't even have to pay me. I'm volunteering my time to come in here and help you with your problem.
No.
Teresa. She needs constant, daily, minute-by-minute supervision.
But I don't, though.
Oh, yes, you do. You are a slacker extraordinaire.
That's why I don't like it when people say I am, because I know I'm not.
Who has a problem with authority? You do, and you know it. Every single job says, oh, they're messing with me. Yeah.
Well, they do.
You're at the bottom of the totem pole. It's their job to mess with you. Who else are they going to mess with? Not themselves. And definitely not the ones above them. Shit rolls downhill on every job. You're at the bottom. You're catching the shit as it comes down. That big ball's head right for you. Boom. So, don't complain to me. And you better not lose that job, because we will make your life an unbearable hell. You will get punished for this one, because you have admitted to me too many times, I only wanted to work a year, then I can quit and go on unemployment. You just said it in there again.
No, I want to do that.
I want to make sure I keep this job long enough to get unemployment, then I can leave. Yeah,
No.
huh? Yeah.
But I don't just want to get unemployment. I want to go on that program thing, so that I can get trained.
And what the hell kind of training is that going to do for you?
They can get training in, like, what do you call it? Medical billing and coding and all that stuff.
Sanitary engineering?
What?
Sanitation engineering?
No.
A lot of money in that, you know.
Medical billing and coding is good.
But what makes you think you're going to be able to get a job in that field?
Because it's through unemployment, and they would help you get a job. You stand a better chance to get a job through them than you would.
You know how many young kids there are out there?
But you can't say that, like I said before, because I've gotten lots of good jobs.
But the only problem is the training does not address the underlying issues with you. You need actual work training. How to stay employed, how to conduct yourself in the workplace.
How do I get that?
Well, you should have got it at home, but apparently you didn't. Or maybe from school, you didn't get it there either. You could have watched TV and got that. You've had so many damn jobs, you think you would have picked up a few pointers by now. You know, not ratting out your supervisor to her supervisor, that's a biggie right there.
But it was my money.
Not talking bad about the boss to other coworkers, or it might get back to the boss, that's another big one too. Yeah. That's right.
But she is a giraffe.
Maybe so. You say that to Billy, you say that to me. You know why? We don't know your supervisor personally, so we're not going to go and say something like that back to her. Or we don't know her friends, so we're not going to say shit like that to her friends, who will then say it back to her. You know what Terry said about you? Yeah. That's just basic common sense. That, and you know what?
Well, I said it to my friends.
Yeah, you don't know who she talks to. You've known this woman for like 5 minutes. She's going to think that's hilarious and probably tell another coworker that and add your name to it. And that coworker tells another one, and sooner or later it reaches one of the supervisor's friends, who then tells the supervisor, and guess whose name is still attached to it? Yours. Yeah. Maybe it already got back to her when you said it before, and that's why your check went astray. You thought about that?
No, because I hadn't said it before that.
Oh, maybe not.
I only said that because she was messing with me, so...
Yeah, well, that's her job to mess with you. She's your supervisor. If she wasn't messing with you, she wouldn't be doing her job. That's her job, to jump on all you little peons down there to make sure you're towing the line, doing your work, and making her shine in the eyes of her boss. That's a supervisor's job. You know what? I'll bet anything she's down there on the line working because she's keeping an eye on you. Or whoever the other troublemakers are. That's what I would be doing. If I was her and in that job, I would be in an office somewhere playing with papers. That's what you would do. You know, with the door
That's
closed.
what she normally always does.
Yeah, well, she ain't doing it now, is she? Because she knows she's got problems down there. I'd make sure my ass was in an apron and down there on the shop floor working. Along with everybody, so I can hear everything, see everything. I don't have to rely on secondhand information. I can see what's going on. That's the hallmark of a good supervisor. You know, see who the slackers are. See who the ones that are taking a little break at their register every 5 minutes. Who needs a cigarette break every 2 minutes. Who goes to the bathroom like 92 times a day. That's probably you also. No, surprising. Because that's a common fuck-off method. I just assumed you would be taking advantage of.
I don't fuck off.
You just said you do it at your register all the time.
No, like I have crackers at my register. But that's mainly just because I'm not supposed to. So I like to
Yeah,
do it
you see
anyway.
it? That's the kind of thing I'd be looking for. Who violates the rules? And look long enough, they'll find the ways. I know all your stupid tricks, so don't tell me. And none of it's that original either. I remember people like you when I worked retail many years ago. It's been 30 years and I still remember.
But I do all my work, though. It's not like I don't. That's why I don't like it when they start with me for not... When they say that I'm not doing my job because I am doing it. So that's...
Why, they said you're not doing your
do that.
job?
She said that because Felix, the stupid-ass cook, says to her that, like, I don't do anything and that nothing's filled. But she said when she comes down that there's nothing ever filled either. But the thing is, because it is filled, but when I have a line of kids that come in and attack everything again, and then she comes in and it's not there, obviously it's going to look like I'm not doing anything. But
You know
I can't
what?
help that.
You're going to have to move faster. Yeah, put that ass in high gear and scuttle on along.
I can't do that. Breakfast is from... We open at 7:30 to, like, about, I guess, 8:30. The kids come in, like, in a big stream. Then after that, then I fill everything up again. And then, like, the last few minute people come in before we close. Then lunchtime comes. Everything's full, okay? Then there's a line of kids that doesn't stop for, like, about an hour. So I can't fill anything for that whole hour. And now, it's even stupider because why are they telling me that, like, to not leave the register, not go in the back room to get things, unless somebody can watch my register, knowing full well that there's nobody out there to watch my fucking register, okay? So I can't even go in there to get anything. So what the fuck are they talking about?
They want to get rid of you. You're a problem and they want you gone.
I'm not a problem.
You ratted the boss to her boss. You are a problem. You'd be at the top of my red letter list right there. Who do we get rid of first? The one that ratted me to my boss. That's common sense. Any supervisor would do that. That's a problem child. You gotta get rid of that one.
I only did that after she started fucking with me about that. So then I wrote to her boss and I told her what they were both doing. So?
Whining to the boss's boss. You take the shit. You don't whine to the boss's boss. You take the shit. That's your job. If they fire you for incompetence or not, fine, they fire you.
But not if I shouldn't be fired, though, because I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
Well, then you complain. Then after
nobody's going to believe it because well, you never said anything before.
Nobody says anything before because you're trying to do your job. You start ratting people out. Look, nobody likes a workplace rat. Nobody does. Doesn't matter who you ratted out. Nobody likes a workplace rat. Okay, once you get the rat label, doesn't matter how righteous it was, everybody's got something to hide. Everybody. All right? Everybody's fucked up somewhere and they don't want the boss to find out. You know, and they're going to worry. They're going to worry from that day forward. Okay, she ratted out so-and-so from whatever. She's going to rat out me next. Am I? You know, I just dropped that whole bunch of eggs in the back room and kind of hid them so no one knows. She might have seen. Is she going to tell the boss I did that? You know, it's always what happens. You never rat. You get shit, you get shit. You know, you just sit there, smile. I'm doing my best. That's all. That's all you got to do. If they fire you, it's just a fucking cafeteria job. So what? But you went and broke the rules. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
So then if they fire me, they fire me. So then there's not a big deal because it's just a little cafeteria job, right?
No, not if you deliberately did it, which I think you're trying to sabotage.
I am not.
From what I heard you boasting in there about how you're almost to the point where you can quit and or get fired and get unemployment.
No, that I didn't mean it like that. I meant it like as a safety net. Like I don't want to be caught now getting fired and not.
And what about the whole? I only plan to be here for a year anyway.
That because I want to get the other thing.
How are you going to support yourself when you're doing that? Literally, no. Answer the question.
I would be on unemployment anyway. I get unemployment for the whole summer anyway. Even if I stay with this job, we get unemployment for the summer because we don't work during the summer.
Unbelievable.
Well, that's just how it's set up. Everybody does.
Well, I know that.
So?
Are they going to have you come back in the fall? That's the question.
I don't know.
Yeah, you deliberately sabotage this job and end up on the dole.
I'm not deliberately sabotaging it. I'm not. Because I even told you that I like the job itself. I just don't like when these assholes start with me.
Yeah, it's always somebody else.
It's nice when they leave you alone.
They can't leave you alone.
They do leave you alone for a while, though. And
to
then they start
assess
to shit
your
again.
abilities. When they see you need supervision, they're going to come down on you. That's normal.
Don't. You don't understand.
What I understand is you are the lowest rung of the ladder. You're right. You're the newest hire. You're right down there at the bottom. You have no seniority, and you have a supervisor. It's the supervisor's job to ride your ass.
But not if I'm already doing everything.
Doesn't matter. She's to ride you anyway. She's a supervisor. She's allowed to do that. Doesn't matter how good a job you're doing. If she wants to be a bitch and for no reason and just say, hey, you know, make sure those things are full. She's having a bad day on a rag. Who cares? Who knows? She's going to do it. She's allowed to do that. She has the power to do that. Sometimes you need to learn a little office politics. How to kiss ass.
Well, I've never
Because I guarantee you this supervisor probably got her special little friends, don't she?
I don't know. Probably.
Oh, of course she does. Every supervisor in some shitty little job like that does. You want to be one of those people. You want to be the one she likes, thinks positively about. The one who gave her a chocolate rabbit at Easter. The one who gave her some good cookies. One who complimented the gorgeous necklace she was wearing the other day. Doesn't matter if it's true or not. You're doing it for politics. You think all that shit comes out of Obama's mouth is true? Of course not. We all know that's lying crap. He says it for political reasons. Get himself elected and stay in office. Maintain his power base, like every politician does. Those are the tricks of working a job like that. You buck the system, you become a problem, oh, God only knows they will definitely come down on you. You become the shit that everybody kicks around. So that's your own fault. You started that. I would have thought after thousands of jobs you've been fired from, you would have figured out some of the basic rules by now. It doesn't matter if you like the politics part or not. It's just something you do to stay employed, keep getting paid. And maybe even move up the ladder. One day you could have her job. Kiss ass enough, that's how they get it.
Job. Well, that's what I told my friend, too. I said she must have sucked a lot of cock to get to where she is because it certainly wasn't from her brains. It wasn't.
That's a really
it can't
stupid...
be.
And you wonder,
What?
saying stupid shit like that at the workplace to a coworker. That's really stupid, Terry. That's something you say to Billy at home. Or to me here. That's not something you say to a coworker. You know why? She's going to repeat that. She's going to she's going to repeat that. Probably more than once. And giggle about it. Sooner or later, if it hasn't already, that's getting back to your supervisor. Has to.
Well, everybody says how stupid she is. I mean, even teachers have come and they say, who the hell is this woman? She doesn't even know how to count changebacks. And we tell her that's her boss. They're like, that's your boss?
Do you know what?
They said she should at least be able to know how to do the job that she's trying to tell you how
well,
to do.
you know what? They're teachers, Terry. They're union. They have seniority and tenure. They are not in your chain of command. They are allowed to say shit like that, and there's nothing your supervisor can do about it. Oh, yeah, she could start a personal thing with one of them. You said what about me, but she's not gonna, because she knows how to play the game too. You don't buck the teachers, all right? They're the bosses of her. They're allowed to say shit. She can't do nothing about that. They can walk in there and take issue with your performance too, and you don't open your mouth either, because you'll be out of there. Yeah, they can say anything they want about her. You're not a teacher. You're not school principal. You're not on the school board. You're the lowest rung of the ladder. You got to keep your mouth shut, smile, yes'm, yes'm. Anything? Yeah, can I get you another helping of that? Ooh, thank you. May I have another? Yeah. Now, how do you know how much cock she was sucking anyway? Unless you were there.
Yeah, she's not smart enough to get that job on her own.
Yeah, well, somehow she's smart enough to have figured you out.
No, she's not.
Well, apparently so, from what I'm hearing.
No.
Hey, you know how she got the job, Terry? It wasn't from sucking cock.
Somehow.
By playing the game.
Probably.
Kissing
Okay.
ass. Knowing what ass to kiss. Whose ass to kiss, how much to kiss it, when to kiss it. That's how she got the job. That's how people in those positions always get those jobs. It's a lowly supervisor's job in a fucking cafeteria. You know, it's not President of the United States, a member of Congress. She got the job by kissing her boss's ass. And when her boss got kicked up the ladder, she got pulled along with her. Or him, or whoever it is. Because the boss would like an ass kisser that be reporting to him. Somebody he can control. That's how it works. After all this time, you haven't figured that out. It got nothing to do with brains or anything else. It's that her boss figured out he can rely on her to get what he wants or she wants done. However they want it done. She's owned just like you are. There it is, folks.
What?
Unemployable.
Stop it.
Yes, and never mind that computer training nonsense. Get some actual job training.